Hey everybody, this is Andrew with n3rdgazm.com, also with Nerds on MMA, our MMA podcast that we host. What I wanted to do is kind of do a little update for our Kickstarter program to let people know some of the hardware that has been donated to us outside of the donations or the money that's been pledged through Kickstarter. So that way you guys can kind of get an idea of what our studio is shaping up to look like so far. Right now you can see this is our n3rdgazm website. This is kind of the brain behind everything. This is where all of our stories, articles, reviews are produced and displayed for all the world to see. I'm going to kind of pan back. You can see right now, this is my main monitor screen that we're using. This is a 28-inch widescreen monitor, so it gives me enough room when I start putting windows up on everything. This is a brand new camera that was donated to us. This is the Logitech C920. This is probably one of the best webcams you can get as far as Skype video. It does 1080p, 720p, all that great stuff. I think it even takes pictures of up to 15 megapixels. That was donated to us. Over here, this is an actual, I don't even know the size of this, but this TV, this is a LG widescreen TV that we're using right now. We're streaming Lifehacker. I don't know if you could check those guys out. They're really great. Got a lot of interesting information that they can give you. This will be able to help us show different videos, displays while we're doing our podcast. We can also use it connected to our computer to make it as an extension of the monitor. Back behind here, we've got it's nothing special, but it is a tripod. We can actually mount our C920 Logitech camera on here, so that way it gives us steel. So that way, if I do happen to bump the desk at all, it's not going to be affected by that. Down here, I mean, this is just all basic stuff. Most people have keyboards, headset, mouses, or whatever. This is the main computer. This is actually mine. This is one that I built a while ago. It's a Windows Intel computer on the back. I'll try to get back here and show you. It has two video cards, one right here and one right below it, so we can actually house up to 4 different displays on there. So that way, all the monitors that we have, we can either run accelerated graphics by just syncing them up to each other, or like I said, up to 4 additional monitors could be ran completely off of this computer alone. So this is kind of the brains. Right here, these were donated to us. We've got 4 Dell Optiplex GX620s. They're all running Windows XP right now. The nice thing about these is for what we need them for, they're not overkill. I mean, they could always be faster, but it's definitely bare minimum for what we need. And why we need these is for every single person that we're going to have on our show as a Skype caller, they get their own PC. So what that means is no other programs will be run on this except for Skype video. So whenever somebody calls in to the Skype that is on one of these accounts, they get a whole computer to themselves in order to host their video display. And then that video from all 4 of these computers will get sent into the main computer here, so that way it can actually stream all of that video to different websites, whether it's Ustream or Justin TV or Stickum. It doesn't really matter, even Spreecast. Okay, now, just so we have awareness of what we're actually dealing with, we also have more monitors that were donated. I have 4 of these Acer 17-inch monitors, and then I have a bigger 19-inch monitor. I'll kind of pan back so you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that 5th one back there, we can either mount on the wall. This just gives us more displays. And the other cool thing about this is not only will each Skype person get their own computer, they'll get their own monitor, which will show nothing but their actual Skype video. Eventually what we're going to do is we're going to get a tabletop. It's a custom-made monitor stand, which will actually allow us to mount those monitors up in here somewhere, and one on top of the other, or side by side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And so that way, when we're talking, if we were to have the camera sitting on top of the big TV, we can angle it in so that way we can see each single person's video source as they come in. So that way it gives us, you know, just a better, nicer display, and that way I know who I'm talking to when I need to move around different shots and whatnot. And then back here, just so you can know, this is, I wasn't even ready for this. This is my tangle of wires and webs. We only have one outlet in this office space, so we already have 2 surge protectors built in, and then we've got that one. So we actually need more outlets, more surge protectors, and you don't really think about them too much because once they sit back there, you never see them again. But you know, everything adds up. But yeah, so this is the mess so far. This is the studio office we're going to be using as far as our webcast video. So I just want to let everybody know kind of where we're at so far. Even if you don't make a donation to the Kickstarter project, we definitely will not turn anybody away when it comes to giving us more hardware. And the nice thing about it is, yes, this kind of deducts from the wish list that we have so far, but that just means we can put that money into more stuff that didn't even make it into the list. Because when we made the list, it was, okay, what essentially we have to have. And a lot of this stuff is just only what you see that's going to stay here. There's other hardware, whether it's webcams, headsets, microphones, real good microphones that we don't even have. And a lot of that stuff, we have to actually send it out to other our other staff, you know, other people that do host our shows. So again, everybody, we want to thank you very much for all your donations so far. Every little bit helps, and we're very appreciative of your guys' attention to us and helping us kickstart our program to get it off the ground, so to speak, so we can start bringing you video webcasting. And another thing too, I don't have them set up all the way yet, but as you can see, this is kind of nifty. If you haven't used this before, I don't know if you can see my mouse kind of moving. We have these hooked up to Synergy, and what that allows us to do is if you watch the mouse move over to the left, it looks like it disappears, but in all actuality, it moved right there. Okay, so now we're going to take it off the screen. Okay, it looks like it disappears. It doesn't. It actually comes back onto the main screen. Now we're going to move this to the right. Looks like it disappears. And it doesn't. It actually moves over to this computer. So, there we go. So, this will allow us to basically handle all 4 Skype accounts, all 4 computers, in many different configurations while we're live and airing. And wouldn't it be nice if we can have all of them synced up together on the desktop, so that way we have everything up in, I guess, eye level, so to speak, so I don't have to keep looking down at the monitors to see if all of our shots are connected. Once I get another power source to plug in those other 2 monitors that are turned off right now, I will be able to take my mouse upwards, you know, and right now it stops, but I'd be able to take it up onto one of the other monitors, and I'd be able to drag it down and take it to another monitor. Okay, so this is just a basic, you know, very moderate video webcasting hardware that you're seeing here. We haven't even gotten into software and mixers and, you know, better cameras and things of that nature, better bandwidth. I mean, there's just so much that it is required to really do a good video webcasting studio. But if anything, this kind of gives you an idea of where we're at right now, and just want to again say thank you very much to everybody for helping out so far. We very, very, very much greatly appreciate it. Thank you.